The following Wolfcast is a VSW podcast feature presentation. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, Beantown Sports Wolfcast. Oh, disabled, take us home. Greetings, Bostonians. Disabled here. So we're going to go over the feature preview of the Bruins and Islanders Game 5 preview, which saw the two teams even it out, one apiece. But my 3 points I will get over today is, will the embarrassing Game 4 loss for the Bruins really hurt them tonight in Game 5? Will Pasternak overcome his embarrassing one-timing miss that hit the post? Number 3, who will have the edge in the Game 5 tonight? Find out now on the Beantown Sports Wolfcast. Thank you guys. Cut it out. You're too much. I don't know why all you guys have this much energy, because this was a really embarrassing defeat on Game 4. But Game 3 saw the Bruins pick up a 2-1 overtime win. It was very even. Both of these teams could easily be leading 3-1 right now, but I still think the Bruins are the better team. As I said when I previewed the whole series last week, I said it was going to be Bruins 4-2 in 6, and it looks like my prediction could be coming up. Well, what really happened is the Bruins looked like they were out of gas, and the place in Nassau was really rocking. Could have been the final game there, so of course the fans really brought the adrenaline for the Islanders. Very different compared to Game 3, as the crowd was very hot for them, and it could have affected the Bruins' play, as they lost 4-1. 2 of them were empty net goals, I may add, on Saturday night. And honestly, we'll talk about Game 3 first, as the Bruins won in OT. Leading the game was Tuukka Rask and his .96, 28 save percentage, and Varlamov played outstanding in Game 3, even though it was the Bruins who came up with it. As I said, the emergence of Craig Smith really helped the Bruins in Game 3. So he got the first goal assisted by Hall and Grzelcyk. But Barzal has been on fire for the Islanders, making it so hard for the Bruins to run away with the series. So he got one of the goal, but Marchand had a great overtime frickin' goal. A great one, as he had a great game-tying goal in Game 2. Assisted by McAvoy. The Bruins they both have evenly got hit, but the Bruins have had more penalties this series than the Islanders. But they were out shooting the Islanders most of the Game 3, but the Islanders were all over them on Game 4. Yeah, I still can't believe that they evened it up. I thought the Bruins were going to run away with this and possibly win it at 5 on Game 4, but Charlie McAvoy has led the Bruins in postseason with ice time, at least 25 minutes per game. It's really good. That's what we need, high stamina out of the defense. But Brandon Carlo is out again. He tried to play Game 3 after being hurt Game 2, but he got hit from behind again. He's really tough. I don't think we're going to have him for Game 4. Tuukka Rask really made a difference in Game 3, and the Islanders keep switching goalies between Sorokin and Varlamov. So you really don't know who's going to be in net in a few hours for the Islanders, which could make it tough for the Bruins to play them. Both teams are really playing hard this series, as I still think the Bruins are a better team, but I think the Islanders have more motivation right now, especially when they're at Nassau, which makes it different. But I think the crowd will be in it for Game 5. But let's talk about Game 4, shall we? Game 4 was so disastrous for the Bruins fans alike. Very upset with the way they played. And Barzal had one goal which made a huge difference. He's been playing outstanding for the Islanders in the playoffs, as he scored the tie-breaking goal in the third period, which destroyed the Bruins' any chances. They didn't play hard. They didn't skate as hard as the Islanders wanted it more. And there was a huge fight for the first time in 10 years for Taylor Hall. He had gotten a fight with Scott Mayfield, which turned the momentum for the Islanders in this game. As Tuukka made some great saves, but once again, Casey says Kazakis had a goal that fooled Tuukka Rask, just like he got the game-winning overtime goal in Game 2. And you got Jean-Gabriel Pageau having another one in the empty netter goal. As everyone kept crashing on the net, the defense has been really good for the Islanders, causing the turnovers. Now that they're crashing the net, the Bruins defense has really got to step up, especially if Pasternak has an embarrassing miss that talks around the hub all weekend that everyone could see, but it hit the post. And a one-timer would have been I really think that was the momentum changer for the Bruins to go to the Islanders, because after that miss, he was never the same all night. But like I said, all those guys, Bergeron, Marchand, Pasternak, they all got to show up or they'll win every game. But when one of these two of these players don't show up, it's Bergeron the other night that didn't, even though Marchand did have an assist. But Krejci got a Bruins goal. He needed to show up, like I said last week on the podcast, for the Bruins have any chance of winning. But the urgency wasn't there, including Bruce Cassidy, head coach of the Bruins, agreed to that. But boy, we got to win tonight. Oh, we don't want New York to harass us all the way to the Nassau Dump Coliseum, which is going to get torn down. We want it to be the last one ever for the Islanders. Hopefully the Bruins will be leading 3-2 on their way there. But the Bruins had a lot of penalties, including McAvoy. Krejci had a bad slash, which could have been disqualified from the game itself. But that was a huge... We got to stay off the penalty box. We got to play smart hockey if the Bruins are going to win. And then there were 2 empty goals the whole game, which made it hard for the Bruins to come back. The third line did step up a little, even though Brandon Carlo did leave the game. Tenardi took his place, but still wasn't that great. Tuukka Rask has been outstanding this whole playoffs, but if the D has to show up for the Bruins in order to have a chance at winning, but the skaters have to skate better too. Now to preview Game 5. Well, like I said a million times, Bergeron has to play better, especially when Pasternak's open net was a bad sign for everyone. And it's been talking about the whole 9 yards in Boston as he needs to play better. I think he can put this away. He led the league in scoring last year, and this year it's been Brad Marchand. He's got to play better too. But we got to stop Matt Barzal. He's been outstanding for the Islanders, especially their defenseman too. But we found out Patrice Bergeron was a finalist for the Selk Trophy for the 10th consecutive year, which is awesome, but we can't think of the regular season right now. We got to think of the other 2 games left. Hopefully it's not their last 2 games of the season. Barry Trotz is a great coach. He coached the Predators all these years from their expansion existence. He's been a godsend for the Islanders, advancing to the conference finals last year, and they're trying to repeat it this year. So we can't let that happen. But Krejci had gotten fined for a huge slash on Barzal that really hurt the Bruins' momentum the whole season. And I think the projected line stays the same. I don't think Cassidy's going to make a change for the Bruins. But I do think they're going to take this tonight, folks, as they know they can't be losing, and they're still favored to win. The over and under for this game is 5 goals, and I think it's going to be another low-scoring game. The puck drops at 6:30 on NBCSN, and both teams are playing really well. I think the winner of this series could really take most likely the winner of the Hurricanes-Lightning series, as the Lightning are leading it 3-1. The Lightning are the defending Stanley Cup champions. But holy shit, we could have a Bruins-Canadiens Stanley Cup final. It's up 3-0 on the Winnipeg Jets, the same team that destroyed the Oilers in the first round. As the North Division, they renamed it the Canada to the North Division due to the protocols. I cannot believe this. I think we will get a Bruins-Canadiens Stanley Cup, as I said from day one. But the Lightning are a pretty tough team. I think they're going to wrap things up against the Hurricanes, as they all have more experience in the Hurricanes. If you think this defense for the Islanders are pests and they're tough, wait till you see the Lightning defense. They destroyed us and outskated us last year in the bubble in Toronto. As Tuukka Rask had to bail on the team because of his family emergency. Hopefully everything's okay with him. He's been playing outstanding lately. He deserves to win in Boston. And I think that the goal differential has been +1 for the Islanders when it's 5-on-5. But I honestly think the best bet for the game is that the Bruins defense will step up with the top duo of Charlie McAvoy and Matt Grzelcyk. And what are they going to do without Carlo for this game? I think they'll step up. And for the Islanders, the people who've been tough for them is Nick Leddy has been outstanding, and the defenseman too. As I think the Bruins will win this game, as they cannot afford to go down 3-2 to a potential rockin' and final game at Nassau Coliseum. We want to make sure it's the Islanders' last game. And I do think I have a perfect Wolfcast schedule. We're playing New York not only in hockey, but we're the greatest rivalry in all sports, Red Sox-Yankees, and how sweep it is for the Red Sox to sweep the Yankees last night in extra innings. I will do a Wolfcast on that coming up tomorrow morning, and you'll get, for the rest of the week, you'll get a Game 6 preview regardless of the outcome tonight on Wednesday morning. And Thursday, I'll have a conversation about the future of the Boston Celtics. Maybe I'll do a Patriots Wolfcast, as I haven't done one since the draft. And Friday, it will be either a Bruins, how they go from here, hopefully not, or a Game 7 preview, or a preview of their third round if they get there. We don't know what it's going to be like, but I'll make sure to get off the Wolfcast, folks. As have a nice, sunny, hot and humid, wicked piss a day in New England, folks, as it's the Sable signing out. We thank you for watching this feature Wolfcast presentation. Subscribe, like, and share only on the VSW podcast.